You know, it's super awesome to catch up with our next guest.
Well, for a couple of reasons. First, because we love
Here
him.
he
Second of all,
comes.
because he is Fiona's official supplier to stripper music
That's
as well.
right.
He's the one and only Diener from the band Night Seeker. How are you, man?
I'm good. Woo! Yeah,
Nice. Can we start with the FUBAR fanny pack?
Oh, sure. Well, actually, it's a Subaru fanny pack.
Oh, it is.
But I blacked out the letters. I was like, I went because someone ripped mine off at a show, and they lost it, and I was like, I gotta go get another one. I was at the second-hand shop, and they had this, and I was like, oh, Subaru, that sucks.
That's good enough.
But then I looked at it, and I was like, I looked at it through my mind's eye, and I was like, and all of a sudden, I seen FUBAR in there, like, you know them 3D puzzles at the mall.
So now, whenever you see a Subaru car, do you always think FUBAR car?
Oh, I'm gonna bring my marker.
Yeah, do it.
And just
Now,
make it
Diener, we
shine
have
it
to
up.
talk about your album. You just handed it to us.
Yeah.
Super exciting. Night Seeker. Tell us about the album.
Well, you know, it's like basically, I don't know if you can get a zoom in there like they do on the
Zoom away,
TV.
buddy.
But you got like a planet in the background, and you got the sort of lady who's sitting on a laser beam.
Of course.
Yeah.
And then you've got sort of the planets in the background, and then you've got the Night Seeker here. So she's basically, it's like kind of like the dream that I had, like I wanted on how I wanted on the side of a van. You know, she's kind of protecting. She doesn't have a laser gun. She's just reclining on a laser.
Yeah,
we made, you know, because we made some sort of like it was a bit like. It was a bit cooler to have her just like hanging out.
Lounging.
You know, yeah.
What is a Night Seeker?
Yeah, you were nice enough. You have to hold this up, Fee,
Yeah.
because you were nice enough to dictate some questions to our staff, and they wrote these out for us. These are questions you wanted us to ask. So Fiona covered the first one. What is a Night Seeker?
What is a Night Seeker?
Okay, well, a Night Seeker is a finder of lost things, but it's like a deal with the devil, basically.
Ooh.
So let's say, for example, like you lost your wallet, right?
Yeah.
And you had like a lot of like expensive stuff in there, and you really need to get it back. So you call the Night Seeker. You have to do this little seance, and then he shows up, and you tell him what it is. He goes and get it, but you don't know what he's going to ask for till he comes back. So he's got the wallet. He gives it to you, and then he's like, I want your coffee maker. Right?
Anything similar?
He knows what you want. Like I'm just assuming that that's important to you. Like he takes something that's of equal importance or greater value than what he gives back.
Wallet, coffee maker, fanny pack. You
might even take your bed. You know what I mean? Like he'll walk away with something like really important that you need.
Now let's
so you
talk
have to
about-
think before you call him.
You have to. Now let's talk about some of the track listings here. You got a couple of Christmas carols on here.
Yeah,
How does Night Seeker rock out to the Christmas tunes?
Yeah, God rest you.
Yeah, God rest you, General. Well, it's like it kind of like punctuates on the high notes like that.
Yeah.
And I mean, the thing is like all them like Christmassy songs that were written like way back in the pagan days, like that shit's like that's from a long time ago, right?
Right.
So it's like this is when people like they all had long hair, and they were all hunched over, you know, and they all talked like this, you know, and so like they're like my people, you know. So
They
I was
are
like,
your
you know,
people.
we're gonna talk about. We're gonna cover a song. Like forget covering like, you know, some sort of song from the 80s or something. We're gonna cover something from the 1680s.
It's nice not to have to pay royalties on it as well.
Oh yeah. No, it's basically ours.
Yeah, God rest you.
People are gonna think that we wrote it.
So when the lyrics kick in, I mean, is it like the same lyrics as the song?
Yeah, but it's sung really evil, like God rest ye merry gent, as if a goblin's singing it.
Nice.
Right.
Okay, I love it.
Now, what can one expect at a Night Seeker show, Diener?
Well, it's basically like the perfect combination between going out and having fun and going out and getting wasted.
Yeah.
You know? Because it's like, on one hand, you got like, you know, your expectations when you're going to have fun. You're like getting all excited, but at the other time, the expectations of going out and getting drunk, you know, you're just like, oh, because like going to the zoo's fun, but you're not getting drunk. Going drunk's fun, you know, but you're not going to the zoo. But it's both at the same time, you know. We're the animals, basically. We're the animals in the zoo.
Are you
get
going to go
to
on a
drink.
big tour? Is that what's happening with Night Seeker?
Oh yeah. We're starting here in Vancouver. Or Boncouver, as I call it. And then we're heading all the way. We're sort of like crisscrossing through Peace River and to like all these other towns, and we're going up to Regina.
I would like to be at one of your shows. I bet it's a ton of fun.
Tonight at Venue.
You can go to Venue tonight. Yeah, it's Thursday night.
We haven't finished with all the questions you
did we
gave us.
miss
The
something?
second one was, is this the same band as the one in FUBAR 2?
Oh,
Good
that's
question.
technically no, it's not. No, there's a couple like the guys in the band that were in my band like during the shooting in the movie there. They were kind of like local dudes that I kind of met up with in Fort McMurray and stuff.
Yeah.
And, you know, they kind of they got families, and one of them's got sort of like a knee, a knee problem, and so when it gets really cold, his knee kind of gets all wonky, so he can't sit in a van for too long. Right. So I had to kind of like hustle and get a new band going, you know, for like guys who are a little bit more mobile.
But you're satisfied with this mobile band that you've created?
These guys, they'll be hustling across the stage like you wouldn't believe. Oh yeah.
Right on.
They move incredibly well.
They've got good knees. One last question we have to get to here. You're the bass player in Night Seeker. Where do you get your inspiration?
Good question, Diener.
Oh, yeah. Well, that just allows me to talk about the grand scheme being a little bit.
Okay.
Basically, like, I like to lie on my back right before the show on the stage, like before anybody gets there, and I just kind of like to take in the sort of aura of the stage, because a lot of people have, you know, spat on that stage, spilled beer on that stage, probably even screwed on that stage, you know, I hope. And, you know, so I just try to like soak in all that like positive energy. You know?
Through your back and clothes
exactly.
Everything else. One last question. If someone was to strip to any song on the Night Seeker album, which song would you recommend that they use for their stripper music?
Hot Muff.
Excellent choice, my friend.
Can you just
give us a little demo of Hot Muff? You need crotch cam for this, people.
Well, I ain't moving my head because it's like it's basically. You know, like that.
Yeah, basically. I like it, man.
Yeah.
That was hypnotizing, really.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. Like, sometimes you write songs for a specific reason, and that's what that one was all about.
Stripping was your muse.
Yeah. Well, I didn't write that one. That was the guitar player. He's like, "Hey, I got this wicked song. I was playing it for my girlfriend, and she just took her clothes off."
There you go.
I was like, "That's a stripper song, man."
Totally.
It's every girl's dream.
So
to have
nice
a song.
to see you.
Well, you guys are always so sweet to me. You know, like,
this is the first time we didn't shotgun a beer in an interview. I have to say, it's a little weird.
True. I was shotgunning. I guess you weren't around.
No, next time, after the break. Night Seeker has an album out. Go to the website to get more information. As Diener said, they are playing at Venue tonight. Get the inspiration, Michael, and then they'll be touring.
Doesn't quite work the same with me, I don't think. I'm not as good at it.
You look like you.
It's because you haven't heard the song.
I look like I've got an itchy butt
You
more
do.
than anything.
You haven't heard the tune. If the tune was playing, it'd be easy.
Can you give me a little background music?
No, it's still
It's still a bit creepy.
Okay, I'm working.
We'll be right back after this. Don't go away.
Maybe if I'm standing.
No, please don't.